Hello everyone, welcome to the third ever Lucky 7 Cup. A little ditty we like to call Lucky 7 Cup 3. How original. If you're watching this, it's because I have more important shit to do. So instead I am bringing you this pre-recorded side tournament. I am recording this on Monday, November 21st, having just experienced a very exhausting 1-1 draw with Wales. Oh, but Alex, you could have just recorded a bunch of lines about you just do all of the different scores. Gareth Bale scored on a penalty in the 82nd minute. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. Anyway, for those new to the Lucky 7 Cup, it is a tournament that we usually do after square numbered tournaments, but the opportunity presented itself, so I am doing one now, without having considered any results of Sharp Tanks really at all. But for context, this is being taped anyway between the filming of 42 and 43. So there are 7 teams of 7 competitors, which we will meet in just a moment. Each round, we will eliminate the lowest scoring team on combined obstacles then time. And we will also eliminate the worst performer on each team in that stage. So after the first round, we will knock it down from 49 to 36. The winning team in total will get $77,777 each, that same prize amount going to the individual winner. And now let's meet the teams. First, your defending champions. I imagine that most of you will be rooting for this team because of some certain competitors. You know, I know you guys are big Dill fans. And then a team I like to call Die Eroberer, or the Conquerors. These are the 7 individuals that cleared Stage 1 in Ninja Warrior Germany Season 7. Then we have the Refugees. By the way, shout out to Moritz Hans for the worst final stage attempt ever, and Max Corner for being Jay Lachey's lookalike and winning the season. The Refugees. So I was going to invite these champions from Season 1, but they were already on other teams, like Mat Redho won the first Lucky 7 Cup and then won the second Lucky 7 Cup on a different team. Lol. I also wanted to include Team Germany from the Four Nations special, but some of them were on this team. So instead, I just mishmashed this team together. There's 7 competitors from 6 different countries. It just so happened that the leftovers equaled 7. And I think you see where I'm going to go with this. Team USA from the Four Nations special, a bunch of ninjas that were available, also Lance Pikas for some reason. Team Israel, no Yuval, because I'm pretty sure he retired from Ninja, but we do get fellow finalists Yogev Malka and Yishai Kalfon. And Team Australia, captained by Zach Stoles, also they have Olivia, so they'll probably win. And finally, the Ultima squad. This is Yuji Washimi's debut as an Ultima, along with the Wave 3 Ultimas that didn't get to participate last time. So they are in this tournament. And that having been done, I did want to capture the screen so you can see that the Sharp Tank roster is on. Also, I have this line. I don't know if I've recorded a tournament yet with this line. That's just to tell me that the twists are on or off. Obviously, we want them off for this tournament. Also, if you guys have been seeing Stupid Bowl, because it got cut from the last Sharp Tank we recorded when I explained this, it was a thing that I was going to do and then decided not to. It's just a random 4-stage course. It's really nothing impressive. I didn't even code anything custom for it. You can see the round 1 on your screen. Heavy German influence on this course, as you might imagine. Starting blocks with ring, lunatic ledge jump, exactly what it says on the tin. Triple jump to roller coaster, because it was just 3 steps into random obtuse. I couldn't think of a slow balance, so we came up with the lily pads. Swing arm is that wind chime curve thing. Slippery Summit, they considered V formation a salmon ladder, and so I thought it'd be funny to bring Slippery Summit back. And the warped wall, 7 obstacles, what a surprise. Also random team order, so Marvin Mitterhuber will be going first. You can see the live scoreboard in the bottom right of your screen. Let me get up my Also, this song was in my head before the Mario Kart announcements came out today. It was in my head yesterday when I first tried to record this, and then it didn't. That's the nice thing about pre-recording these, is you can just dump them if they don't work. So this column right here is going to be time. This column here is going to be, let me try that again. This is going to be obstacles, this is going to be time. So we see that Marvin Mitterhuber cleared 7 obstacles in 1:47.46. And Y is... There we go. Steffi Edelman up next for the Refugees. We do have some female competitors in this stage. Oh dear, that is no good. Steffi, a quite poor performance. We were really hoping for more out of her. Failed the lunatic ledge part of that obstacle too. Bryson Klein was the captain of the first champions of this side thing. We can see that Team Australia now auto-updated to take the lead. Maybe I'll edit in my cheat sheet to explain how this works. Maybe I won't. You'll never know. Maybe I'll even record this across multiple days. I can if I want to. RJ Roman clears 0.3 faster than Bryson. And we're going to see our second member of Team Australia up. Oh dear. Okay, so not good, and then we immediately have to go into Olivia. Because Ben never actually did lily pads. So we're getting Team Australia out of the way early. Oh no. Ladies not doing so good on this course. Team Australia in the lead for now, as Judith is now up, so we're just getting them all out of the way. After I made that comment about they're probably going to win, now they're not doing so good. Yeah, there's 2 obstacles from Judith. Big yikes. Most obstacles with the tiebreaker being least combined time. That's how we're doing placement. And the second up for Team America is Lance Pecos. And he's actually doing pretty good, I must confess. And he clears. Granted, one of the slower times, but I think time is not going to be a big factor for a while. It was, 250, 153.19. Fred Dorrington up. Like I said, we're just getting all of Team Australia out of the way. Yeah, another yikes. Failing pretty early there on roller coaster. Failing the transition. That's no good. Jordan Carr doing pretty good here, and she's going to clear. Our first woman through tonight. Eshid Atzman is our next competitor, who does not do very well. And now we see the first Ultima coming up. Team Israel moving into 5th place. But not for long. Jordan Yochev gonna get that dub. Renee Castley up next. Big things expected from Renee here. He was very fast through the qualifying rounds, but then totally bombed the grand final. He will get the Refugees moving after Steffi Edelman only cleared 1 obstacle. James Sinella for the defending champs. They already have 1 clear to their name. I don't even know where they are. There they are. And that's going to be another clear. So they'll move into 3rd place provisionally, just behind Team USA on time, but lots of time to go. Lian Chi, underwhelming performance. Failing on the lily pad, you'd think that long leg span of his would have come in handy. Is Lian Chi actually tall? I just feel like he's really tall. I have no idea how tall Yishai Kaufman is. He did just fail that. Felipe Camargo up next for the defending champs. Excuse me, for the refugees. Let me correct myself. That's no good. Wow, this stage is turning out to be harder than I thought, actually. Hiroyuki Asaoka. Lunatic Ledge Jump was kind of inspired by just the random, like, 5s and 8s they threw in that spot this year. You do get 3 attempts at the warp wall. Hiroyuki Asaoka needing 2. It would also help if I put in the correct time for him. Or the correct number of obstacles. Lucas killing him. I'm trying to do, like, 7 things here. Up for Diarober, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing incorrectly. Yona Shone for the same team. They now have 2 clears. Although sitting behind both Team USA and the defending champs. They will move into first place with this run, obviously having more runners gone. Daisuke Nakata coming up for the Ultima squad, who are looking in pretty good shape here. This is their 4th runner. They already have 2 clears. They now have 3. Big Dill up next for the defending champs. Sitting in 5th right now, but obviously only 2 runners in. A clear here would be great news. It is. He gets no bonus money for that. Not this time. Music's kind of getting annoying. Koji Yamada needs 2 shots at the wall. The Japanese struggling a little bit with the Ultima. But that's okay. Clearing is more important, and you can see the Ultima squad currently in first place. They still have 2 runners to go. Jay Lewis. Not a whole lot of runs for Team USA yet, but they are 3 for 3. Great start. Tom Shaked, I'm assuming is how you pronounce that name. Team Israel with no clears so far out of 2, but this could be their first. It's not. First, Slippery Summit failed tonight. Ran out of stamina. That is a bit surprising. Lindsay Jacobellis up for the defending champs. Lindsay Jacobellis, who is a snowboarder, had a hell of a season last season. Invited as a joke, and then just kind of kept dominating like that. Needing 2 shots at the wall, but that's okay. Jamie Rowan, our next competitor, also for the defending champs. They're 4 for 4. This would make it 5 for 5 indeed. Shinji Kobayashi up next. Next to last runner for the Ultima squad. They are pretty safely through. Scores do reset after every round, so it only really matters what you do in this round just to survive to the next one. Obviously, we are going to eliminate the people from each team, as that's a clear for Philip Gothert in not the slowest time. There we go. For his team. Right now, that would be Yona Shone. Jake Baker is going to be our second fail on Slippery Summit of the evening. Where's Jake? Here he is. 1 moment. Hi, it's like 20 minutes later in the real world. Sapir Cohen Karmi is up next. I'll take a phone call. And Sapir is another fail of Slippery Summit, just like Tom Shaked. And that was in 111.91. Austin Gray somehow was the captain for Team USA. I'm not sure how that happened. I don't think captains actually did anything. I haven't watched the special yet. I'm sure I will by the time this airs. I hope I do by the time this airs. Arlene Schuessler was in that special. She's on the refugees. And she clears. So that was pretty clutch for them. That's pretty clutch for them because they were in not great shape after Felipe Camargo and Steffi Edelman really dropped the ball. Shlomo Weitzman is going to try to dig Team Israel out. Oh dear. I think that's probably it for Team Israel. Mat Redho, the only person, to win both Lucky 7 Cups so far, to be on the winning team at least. He was the individual winner in the second one. And he is the 6th member of the defending champs to clear. Shingo will be going for the sweep in just a little bit. Krista Ganji, big yikes, ends the streak for Team USA. As Naoyuki Araki is up for the refugees. A clear would likely get them through at this point. And that is a clear. I'm not going to say that is a clincher by any stretch. Moritz Hans, I would think Team Germany pretty safe, but whatever this team is called. However, Moritz Hans not very safe. He has failed the third obstacle, and he's the first person in that team to fail, with Max Gorner and Slajan Jalovic behind him. Shingo has to clear to advance to round 2, and he will not be advancing to round 2. However, that team, very safe, moving on to round 2, as they are currently in first place. Zach Stoles, Team Australia currently in last place. Oh dear, they might actually remain in last place after I made that comment about them probably winning. So, as it stands, Team Israel has 1 member remaining. Team Israel has 2 members remaining. Australia only 1. So, heavy pressure on Jake Baker now to perform. Max Gorner as our next runner. He clears. That is now 5 for Germany. Jessie Lebrecht just saw her fiancé perform not so well. She'll get past him. Might actually clear the whole dang thing. She will. Nice job. I would really appreciate it if I stopped putting times over competitors' names. Alex Mars, for the refugees, is out, and he actually beat Lunatic Ledge Jump 0.18 seconds slower than Felipe Camargo. Oh, but it doesn't matter because Steffi only beat one else. Gil Morantz, with a clear, no, cannot knock out Team Australia, but will definitely put the screws to Jake Baker. He clears. I don't know why they gave him that long to do the warp wall again, but lo and behold. Team USA is safe. Barclay Stockade is safe as long as she beats this obstacle. She does. That means we're going to lose Krista Ganji, and he will save his energy. She will save her energy. I was looking at Krista Ganji. Thomas Ballet only needs to beat 1 obstacle. He does. I suppose he could have beat it slower than Steffi, but at this point, 5 obstacles will get them into... Where are the refugees? Actually, only 5th place. Not a great performance. Not great momentum heading to the next round. I guess it doesn't really matter. Slajan Julovic is our next runner. As long as he beats this, he's safe. He does. And it looks like he's going to clear the courseman, get 6 for the Conquerors. Not a surprise. They beat almost this exact same stage. Moritz Hans, big letdown, failing roller coaster. He is eliminated. As Dairober gonna end up in first place. And did Yuji Washimi run? I don't remember Yuji Washimi running. Anyway, Yogev Molka is going to clear, and that eliminates Team Australia. Oh, so Jake Baker did run that. Somehow going last is the new Ultima, Yuji Yuji Washimi, and since he waited so long, I'm going to make him run at 10. Ultima Squad obviously safe. He will need to clear 3 obstacles faster than Lian Chi, which he does. So he's safe, Lian Chi will be eliminated. He clears 29, ended up clearing that stage. And as it happens, Ultima Squad wins out by 1 obstacle. Well done to them. And now I need to figure out what the hell happened to Jake Baker. We straight up not put his information in. Did he even run? Nothing crazy here? Oh, there he is. He cleared 5 obstacles in 98.89 seconds. Team Australia still finished in last. And just to give you an overview, here on the bottom, Steffi Edelman obviously eliminated for the refugees. Eshad Atzman eliminated for Team Israel. And Lian Chi eliminated for the Ultimates. Stage 2 coming up after these messages. Welcome back. While you were away, I made a new round 2 because I didn't like the one I had. But that's kind of just par for the course, honestly. So this round was only supposed to be 5 obstacles, but the semifinals in Germany were trash, so I decided to turn it into a legitimate city finals. Slide surfer to ring, walk the plank, diamond dash, because there's not enough diamond dash in 2022. Swinging blades, hopscotch, because I have not ever used hopscotch on this show before. Warped wall, but it's now 16 feet because I'm a dick. Coconut climb is now a salmon ladder because abolished salmon ladders. Flying bar, but it's also the European version with the staggered rungs that go up and down, so it's even harder. And spider trap. 9 obstacles. Have fun. That's all I'm going to say. I have not tested this at all in typical fashion. It would also help if I took out the competitors that are eliminated. 1 second. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I did change it to say round 2. Okay. Good job, me. We're just going to do Mario Kart music, because I'm excited for the new tracks. What's Season 0? I need to go back and figure what that was. Obviously, there was no Season 0 of the Shark Tank. You do get 3 attempts at the wall. I hope you only get 3 attempts at the wall. Well, we won't know for now. Ah! Araki couldn't beat the evil flying car. I'm guessing most won't. 54.28 is the correct time. Good start for the refugees as we move on to Team Zumi, the defending champs. I'm just so used to Jamie being invited for this stuff. Oh, he cleared! Way to go, Jamie. Attaboy. And a very fast time, too, my bad. And Felipe, after a piss-poor performance in the last round, will almost certainly be getting eliminated this round, either by screwing his team or just by being the worst on his team. Max Gorner, the new champion of Germany. Well, you know what I mean. He fails the flying bar, as I'm guessing most will. Although very fast time, only 104 seconds to that point. Jessie Lebrec lost her husband and now she's going to lose herself. Fiance. Here's Renee. 3rd member of the Refugees video tonight. Let's see how he does. Only had to beat the regular flying bar, so the new flying bar is a little bit of a challenge, but again, razor fast, only 95 seconds. Shlomo Weitzman, one of my favorite names in Ninja. Right up the warped wall. And then immediately failing, of all things, the coconut climb. But Team Israel looking a little bit better than the last time around. Team Australia is just going to sit there in agony, even though they're eliminated. Yuji Washimi will also randomly fail the coconut climb, although doing so much faster than Mr. Weitzman. Jay Lewis has seen how Max Gorner has done. Can he beat him? Yes. Jay Lewis is the champion young boy of this show. Lance Picus, except for Team USA. Great start as Lance Picus secures his spot in the next round. Not the fastest time, actually the slowest clear thus far. Team USA now in the lead. Hopefully, unlike their counterparts in the World Cup, they do not blow it in the second half. This does not inspire confidence. However, Barclay's safe into the next round as long as their team gets there. Which, given 2 clears already, I'm guessing, is pretty likely. Philip Gothert does not clear. He beats 3 obstacles. There we go. 2287. Tom Shaquette will probably be getting eliminated. Sapir coming in to clean up the damage, and that's better. Only 4 obstacles, though. To the Israeli count. And that was in 4-3, 4-3. Ultima Squad in last place, but they've only had 1 person go. And they're already out of last place. Dairober and defending champs behind them. Ishai Kalfum is technically safe on time, but Team Israel sitting in only 12 obstacles with only 2 members left to go. Austin Gray, I think that mathematically puts Team USA in, and Minnie fails the spider trap. Now, obviously, Jesse LeBrecq is going to be getting eliminated on that team, unless RJ Roman has something to say about that. James Sinella for the defending champions, second to go. Obviously, defending champs sitting in last place, but they've only had 1 person go. James Sinella will clear. That is not faster than Jamie, but with 4 people left to go, I would think he will be fine. Speaking of which, Luke Dillon, one of those 4 people. He needs 2 shots at the wall. That's kind of surprising. And he is going to fail, actually. In exactly the same time it took Jamie Rowan to clear. That is remarkable. Daisuke Nakata for the Ultima Squad, again sitting in last place currently, but they've only had 2 people go. I would think Team Israel is massively in the danger zone right now. And Nakata's going to be the first clear for the Ultimas in this round. So you can see that rockets them up to 3rd place. Dairober looking to do the same thing here with Yona Shone. However, he fails the 8th obstacle, the flying bar. And not faster than Max Warner. So, Philip Gothert. So who cares? Lucas Killian gonna get another score on the board. And he just barely legs out Philip. Shinji Kobayashi up next. And he fails hopscotch. But remarkably quickly, must be said. Failing the first jump, actually. That's interesting. Alex Mars. Remember Ninja Warrior Sweden? That was a good time. Thankfully, I had to give them 1/100th of a second more. Lindsay Jacobellis for the defending champs. That's not looking good after failing swinging blades second to do so. She actually did it faster than Philip Gothert. Yashai Kalfun pretty much secures Team Israel's fate. Thomas Ballet can be the nail in the coffin here. And he's not! He does clear faster than Felipe. So Thomas Ballet is temporarily safe. We'll see if his team blows it. RJ Roman, the last to go for Team USA, they will be handily in first place, at least for the time being, but obviously very safe. And I did it again. There we go. Koji Yamada. For the Ultima squad, currently in last place for them, however, they are safe. So it looks like we might be losing Koji Yamada. Hiroyuki Asaoka only needs to beat 2 obstacles. He is securely through. Koji Yamada will be leaving us, but the Ultima squad will be safe. Only one clear out of them, doesn't really matter. Like I said, scores reset after every round. And that was in 98 for 8. Don't really know why I need to get time. But I am anyway. Oh dear. So Slajan Julovic now moving into last place for their team. Mat Redho next to last to go for the defending champions. Oh, actually, Dairober are securely through. So it'll be down to Slajan or Marvin Mitterhuber. And Mat Redho's gonna real quick switch a clear. 3 clears, 3 of the 6 are currently on the defending champions. And in 151.05, Team USA currently beating them by 6 seconds, but obviously the defending champs with a runner to go. Gil Morantz, at this point, needs at least 7 obstacles. And he doesn't get it. Team Israel have been eliminated, even with Arlene Schussler still to go. I'm not even putting this. I will put this time just for completion. Arlene only needed to clear 1 obstacle. She clears 4. She stays loose. Marvin Mitterhuber needs to clear at least 2 obstacles. He does. He's moving on. Philip Gothert will be leaving. Slajan Julovic will be leaving us. And now to see if he can be the first clear for Germany, he can't. Because remember, Renee also failed that flying bar. So Jordan Carr only needs 1 obstacle to win it for Team USA. She does. And pretty much precisely what she does is she will be leaving us on Team USA. So you can see the results on your screen. The defending champs getting first place in that round. Team USA 2nd, Ultima Squad 3rd, Dairober 4th, Refugees 5th, and Team Israel eliminated. Also going to be eliminated are... Is that orange? Apparently that's orange. Okay. I'm color coding my spreadsheet, so I remember who gets eliminated in what round. I'm using rainbow colors. We will also be losing Jesse Lebrecq for Team USA. Felipe Camargo for the Refugees. Jordan Carr for the defending champs. Slajan Julovic for the Conquerors. And Koji Yamada for the Ultima Squad. 25 athletes remain. That was a great time.
The 2009 Corolla with a luxurious interior, smooth ride, and available upscale features like Bluetooth and leather trim seats. The Toyota Corolla.
Welcome back. 25 athletes remain. It is time for the first stage, helpfully named because it is the 3rd round. We're going to have Burn Rubber because that was what was in Germany, but I thought it'd be a nice homage to Kyle to put Tire Pressure in instead. Cannonball Alley because we think it's now acceptable to put random 8s at 1.2 now. Triple Jump to Wingdings, you know who runs this show, right? Spin Bridge, Spring Arm, which is Swing Arm, but with the wind chime corner, big-ass trampoline. Planet Bridge, because we think it's acceptable to throw random 3rd stage obstacles in Stage 1 now. And Warped Wall made 18 feet because I'm a dick. 25 athletes remain. And Arlene Schussler is going to get things started off by failing Cannonball Alley. Great start. Are you serious? Okay, that's really... I should probably put these people in now. 5.39. Iraqi was 1 in 5.45. Just slower than Arlene, but it doesn't matter. They're probably going to get eliminated. 7 obstacles for Hiroyuki Asaoka, who's been having a hell of a tournament, I must say. Jamie Ron hasn't. Not doing the defending champs any favors. Yuji Washimi. Maybe? Maybe? Aw. I mean, he did still get 6 obstacles, and Ultima Squad, as you can see, are in great shape, as the only people before Austin Gray to actually clear the second obstacle. Austin Gray getting a Mega Wall clear. Well done. Barclay Stockhead. I get the suspicion she's not going to beat the Mega Wall. She didn't even get there. She failed to get on to the first one. We'll see if that comes back to bite her. Philip Gothert. By the way, she doesn't even get the money for that. I mean, she did clear, so she wouldn't have any. Getting the Conquerors on the board here with 6 obstacles in 99.59. Marvin Mitterhuber not helping the cause. Luke Dillon actually decided to clear Cannonball Alley. Gonna help the defending champs out here. And he's been having some problems with big walls tonight. And those problems continue after 6 obstacles in 87 seconds on the dot. Jonas Shone is just gonna edge out Marvin Mitterhuber to be safe unless the rest of his team screws it up, which Max Gorner is trying not to do. He knows that this team is not in great shape. He does get the first clear for this team in 2 whole rounds, because nobody cleared last time. Daisuke Nakata. He might not be advancing. However, his team is in great shape. Still in first place. Lindsay Jacob Ellis up next for the defending champs. Is actually going to decide to clear some obstacles. I'm just going to assume that she's not going to beat that, yeah. She is safe. I'm assuming the defending champs are going to be safe. Jay Lewis trying to make Team USA safe. Oh, it doesn't really succeed. He does clear 4 obstacles. 5.03, there we go. I didn't want to hit enter. I am entering in the numbers blindly, in case you couldn't tell. Thomas Ballet. That Mega Wall has been daunting tonight. Although, his team's probably not advancing. Renee Castley is going to need to polish this turd, to put it kindly. I mean, 6 obstacles wouldn't be bad. Instead, he just goes ahead and clears. Well done, Renee. We'll see how that fares. Ultima Squad currently in first place with 2 to go, and that is not helping matters. He does clear 2 obstacles just under a second faster than Daisuke Nakata. And now we get into some calculus. We're going to run these at 10, because I feel like I'm running them a little too fast. Lucas Killian pretty much screws Ultima Squad. Let me try that again. Pretty much screws the refugees. Just for completion, he was the fastest second obstacle fail on the team. Shinji Kobayashi, Ultima Squad, is now confirmed safe. And Shinji also confirmed safe. We'll be losing Daisuke Nakata. Shinji not gonna clear. No. Lance Picus, well, is going to make this interesting. So, actually the refugees still have 1 runner to go. Oh no, it's Dairober who's screwed. The defending champs can be confirmed safe. They are now confirmed safe. Mat Redho is confirmed safe. And he's just going to go ahead and clear in the fastest time so far. Alex Mars. There's no Alex Verm in this tournament. Trying to help out the refugees. I believe, yes, they are now confirmed safe. He is confirmed safe. And we're going to be losing Araki by 0.06 seconds. Devastating. Also, Alex Mars is not going to clear. James Sanella up next for the defending champs. They are confirmed safe. James Sanella is confirmed safe. He would have been eliminated by 0.03 seconds if he failed tire pressure. Instead, we're going to lose Jamie Ron. I don't think James Snell is going to beat this well, is he? No. Same thing he did last stage. Although very quickly through all that. So, Arjen Roman is the last runner. He must beat 2 obstacles or Team USA is eliminated. Team USA is eliminated. Unbelievable. The Conquerors had 3 second obstacle fails. But thanks to the efforts of Max Gorner and Philip Gothert dragging this team to success, they're moving on. Team USA is eliminated, and we've lost the 3 Four Nations teams immediately. So as we come through here, there were only 5 clears there. Well done. Austin Gray is going to clear and get nothing, because he's going to get eliminated because his team dropped the ball. Also getting eliminated, we're going to be saying goodbye to Naoyuki Araki for the refugees. We're going to be saying goodbye to Marvin Mitterhuber. And we are... Oh no, Arnold Schuster is safe. Shone is safe. Lucas Killian's safe. Jamie Ron is not safe. He's eliminated. And unfortunately, we do have to eliminate a 3rd obstacle fail from the Ultima squad. It's going to be Daisuke Nakata. And we're halfway home.
The 2009 Corolla with a luxurious interior, smooth ride, and available upscale features like Bluetooth and leather trim seats. The Toyota Corolla.
Welcome back. 16 athletes remain as we move on to the second stage, helpfully named because it is the 4th round. Heavy final adventure influence here as we start with Sandbag Carry. Monkey Peg, I made the alarming discovery that Ninja Warrior Spain and Ninja Warrior Russia's first grand final were almost identical, and they had Monkey Peg as 2.2 for some reason. Beehive, Astro Glider, Tactical Parley, Invisible Ladder. Only 6 obstacles, but they're really hard, so I'm sure a bunch of people will fail them. We begin with Shinji Kobayashi. Intense music. Fuyaka. Oh dear, Shinji Kobayashi clears nothing. Great start. I've literally never seen a sandbag carry fail in this game. Luke Dillon fails Astro Glider, and also I feel like he's done it before. Defending champs take the lead. Mat Redho gonna back that up. Good at math and Invisible Ladder in the wheelhouse. A razor pass time. Only a minute 24:58. This is gonna be a quick stage, folks. Thomas Ballet. Up first for the refugees. They squeaked through the last round. And that does not inspire confidence. A beehive fail out of Thomas Ballet. Jordan Yochev needs to get the Ultima squad on the board, and he doesn't! That's the 2nd ever sandbag carry fail I've seen in this game. Astounding stuff here, truly. Renee Castle looking to get the refugees on the board. Oh, I guess they're already on the board. He failed the tactical parlay. Build a math question. Alex Mars going to be the 3rd runner for the refugees. I'll at least get the math question right. Oh, 6 obstacles. In 107.41. 107.41. Jonas Shone first up for Dyer-Oberer. Only getting 1 obstacle. but the way Ultima Squad have been performing so far, his team could be safe. He probably isn't. An invisible ladder fail from Lindsay Jacob Ellis. She is safe, actually. And the defending champs also safe. Really surprising there. Lindsay Jacob Ellis has been showing up tonight. Yuji Washimi needs pretty much to clear and get help. Let's get started. We got the clear. We'll see what Hiroyuki Asaoka can do. That is an Astro Glider fail. That hurts. So, Ultima Squad locked in. Diarober needing 8 obstacles in time or 9 obstacles out of their last 3 runs, and Lucas Killian's going to give them nothing. Unreal. So that means that the refugees are safe. Arlene Schuessler trying to save her tournament life here. And she does so. This should be our first female clear of this round. She is! Outstanding. So we're going to be losing Thomas Ballet as Philip Gothert is up next. 2 of the last 3 runners here are for Diarober. A clear here would help a lot. Doesn't get one. So, Max Gorner. We're going to run this on 5. A clear and they're through. An invisible ladder fail. And we go to time. Anything else and his team is eliminated. Intense stuff here. And he failed the Astro Glider! Max Gorner could not do it, and amazingly, Ultima Squad with 2 first obstacle fails on the heels of a Yuji Washimi clear. The new Ultima is going to carry his team to victory. And James Sinella's run is essentially pointless as long as he beats 3 obstacles in a fast enough time, which he does. He'll be moving on. We'll be losing Luke Dillon. Gonna fail invisible ladder, who cares? Defending champs actually gonna get the win in that heat. So we lose Diarober, they're gone. We lose Thomas Ballet and Luke Dillon on progress. And doing the count back, Jordan Yochev only cleared 2 obstacles in the last round. Shinji cleared 6, so we lose Jordan on the count back. Shinji Kobayashi clears no obstacles, but survives. Round 5 coming up.
The 2009 Corolla with a luxurious interior, smooth ride, and available upscale features like Bluetooth and leather trim seats. The Toyota Corolla.
I realize that this is an underwhelming third stage, but so was Germany's, so this is what you get. Sonic Curve into Kaleidoscope, because we think that having Sonic Curve into late stage obstacles is acceptable as a 3.1 now. Atomic Grasper only has 1 attempt this season, let's get some more on it. Final Frontier, yeah, that's an obstacle in, what do we call it, Marsbringer of War, thank you, me. That's now directly into Monstro Climb. And finally, the Seesaw Jumping Bars, just because I was reminiscing about Proto Sasuke the other day. Hiroyuki Asaoka first to go. And this is the third stage after all, let's do it right. But he does have incentive to kind of move here. So he's not going to be wasting much time if he doesn't have to. Bad luck for Hiroyuki Asaoka, unable to get Final Frontier. Side note, Sonic Curve is one obstacle, Kaleidoscope is another obstacle, so that one obstacle actually counts as 2. Which is why Hiroyuki Asaoka now has 3 points. Lindsay Jacob Ellis is somehow still in this. She also fails Final Frontier, but slower than Hiroyuki, and that puts the Ultima squad in the lead. We'll see what Renee can do. Renee Castley through the Kaleidoscope. And he also fails Final Frontier, but he does so in the fastest time. We'll mark that correctly, that's better. Yuji Washimi now. How will he do? He's the first through Final Frontier tonight, directly into the Monstro climb. There we go. Seesaw jumping bars is all that separates Yuji Washimi from his first ever Stage 3 clear. Oh, that doesn't really count. Arlene Schuessler. Oh dear. So Arlene Schuessler almost certainly out. And it'll be on Alexander Mars to save the team. Meanwhile, James Sinella for the defending champions. He's through 2 obstacles. Atomic Grasper, he's also through. Final Frontier, only one person's beaten it tonight. James Sinella now the second. Lindsay Jacob Ellis in the danger spot. He fails Monstro Climb. So Alex Mars, who is up next, has a chance to essentially drag his team through, but pretty much needs a clear. At minimum needs 3 obstacles cleared, which he does. Final Frontier now. A clear here would go a long way. Oh dear, and that means all Mat Redho has to do is clear the Sonic Curve. Shinji Kobayashi, his team through, but he needs to beat the Atomic Grasper in 52.48 seconds, or beat Final Frontier to advance. And he has advanced. We will be losing Hiroyuki Asaoka. Shinji Kobayashi, Yuji Washimi will be representing the Ultima squad in the Final 4. And Shinji Kobayashi is going to throw down a clear. Well done to him. Mat Redho does need to beat the Sonic Curve, but that's all he needs to do. And his team is through. He will have to beat Atomic Grasper for him to go through, which he does. And so on a technicality, Lindsay Jacob Ellis is going to be the last woman standing, but we're going to have no women in the last 4. And Mat Redho is going to get the fastest clear of this stage. Ultima Squad is going to be in first place. We are saying goodbye to the refugees. We're saying goodbye to Lindsay Jacob Ellis and Hiroyuki Asaoka as well. Mat Redho and James Sinella, Shinji Kobayashi and Yuji Washimi. Those are your final 4. Also, the 4 that did the best in this stage, actually. And it didn't count the points separately. Huh. That's weird. I'll look into it. And now it's time for Commissioner Twist! Because the last round is actually Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh, yes. So, instead of an individual stage, the final two pairs will be working together, and the winning team, whoever escapes the temple the fastest, both members of the team will win $77,777 as the new winners of the Lucky 7 Cup. And now, naturally, we had to use Season 1 Layout 7 because of the, theme. Here's Olmec to introduce the temple.
You could start by running through the Cave of Sighs and climbing down into the Pit of Despair. Turn the wheel to lift the stone slab, then race into the throne room. Sit on the throne of the Pretender, and you could choose to go up into the Heart Room or into the treacherous holes of Python. If you escape, you might have a chance to enter the Tomb of Ancient Kings. Find the right key to go upstairs, or plow through the wall and into the well. Next, jump in the bucket and rise up into the room of 3 torches. Find the right torch holder that will allow you to enter the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Assemble the statue, and you may be headed for the treasure room. Next, race up to the observatory, spin the sundial, and run across the troubled bridge. Then, pass through the room of the 3 gargoyles, race down the stairs, and back through the temple gate. The choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck.
James Sinella going first, Mat Redho going second. Whoever escapes the temple the fastest will be the winner of the Lucky 7 Cup and will each receive over 70 grand. Already, as James Sinella tries to hunt down a ping pong ball, gets caught in the Cave of Sighs. Through the wheel room and into the heart room. Out in the holes of Python, here comes Mat Redho. Now, usually it's a good thing when somebody's eliminated that early. How did you get from the wheel room to the heart room? That's a problem. Whatever. Now, Mat Redho finds the other half of the pendant in the throne room, so that's a great find. He grabs the ping pong ball, should be loads of time, as he scrambles through the upper section. Across the troubled bridge, through the room of the 3 gargoyles, and this team has laid down the gauntlet. It is up to Yuji Washimi and Shinji Kobayashi to clear in 2 minutes and 23 seconds as they retrieve an untied shoe. Yuji Washimi going first. They got to run second based on their performance earlier. Into the heart room, then through the treasure room. Into the shrine of the Silver Monkey with no temple guards being found. There's a shot that Yuji Washimi might solo this. And if so, Shinji Kobayashi is going to sit back and... Well, we really need no temple guards here in the holes of Python. If there's a temple guard here in the holes of Python, this team is doomed. But there is no temple guard. Yuji Washimi looks like he's going to solo this. In his debut as an Ultima, Yuji Washimi is going to solo the temple and win the Lucky 7 Cup. Incredible. Yuji Washimi solos the temple. Shinji Kobayashi's gonna get co-credit for that. And that concludes the Lucky 7 Cup. Congratulations to Yuji Washimi and Shinji Kobayashi, taking home over $150,000. Maybe a trip to space camp also. We would be able to arrange that. I think they're too old for space camp, if you ask me. That concludes the Lucky 7 Cup. Maybe I'll do another one of these. I don't know.